First victory, home win of the season here against Chorley. How do you feel?
Yeah, but as relieved, I suppose. I think we've got, what we deserved. I don't think we've had what we've deserved in a lot of the games this season, and it's nice to get a bit of the rub of the green and get the goal the way we did, and the kind of defensive performance we've got on is really pleasing.
I'm sure some supporters at Edgarstreet who don't travel to away games. We've been talking about possession, and not coming off, but it was the same again today in many respects.
What do you mean?
We had loads of possession in matches this season, and Hereford haven't taken charge of games, haven't been able to put the ball where it's necessary in the back of the net.
Well, for me today wasn't about having possession, it was about being solid. We sat in the mid-block, we played players that were a bit more industrious and worked harder. And if you actually look at the opportunity, that's probably the most opportunities we've created in a game of football this season. And that's from us being a bit more solid and industrious. That's not the best we've played all season in possession. I think that's probably the worst in possession we've been this season. But we wanted to have a platform to build on. We spoke to the lads before the game and said, get us in, back four, get us in at half time, 0-0, and we'll win the game. And that's what they did. They were solid. Ben was excellent. Chief was excellent. Yaz and Patrick and Brandon as a back four were phenomenal, and the lads in front. So it just gives us, give us a platform to build off. But in saying that, in the first half, you look at some of the chances we created. It's weird because people think we don't create chances because sometimes we just let the final pass go. But for me, that's still a clear-cut opportunity. You look at the one where Ryan's rolled in the second half, and if he slides miles back in, it's for a clean throw and goal. Now, for me, that's a clear-cut opportunity, and I think that's where we're just, lacking a little bit. But that comes with games, it comes with putting the ball in the back of the net, and it comes with confidence, and I think we're probably not as confident as what we should be in front of goal, and that's the reason why we're probably not seeing as many goals as we should have.
And you must take credit, surely third in the table, that's the first away goal they've conceded since August, so it just shows they are difficult to break down. Yeah,
they're difficult. We do homework on all our position. We implemented it well today, and obviously they've got Cardwell up top, and Hawley works really hard, and especially their right backs are decent players. I gets forward really well, so we knew that. We knew it was going to be difficult, so we didn't want to give them any space first and foremost. And we knew that if we kind of brought them on and took them on a little bit, we might, with our pace, with Ryan and Miles, get balls in behind, which obviously the goals come from that. So that's really pleasing. But no, all credit to them. I think they were late today, so we delayed the kick-off for them to make sure we do it right. We want to do things right. Obviously we played Boston last week. We had 20 minutes to warm up. We wanted them to. I want to beat teams at their best. That's what I would say. So we give them the time to come here and get prepared and show account of themselves. And for the lads in there, for me, I'm so proud of them because they've not got what they've deserved this season. We shouldn't be second from bottom. You can see some of the teams that have been down there throughout the years, and we're nowhere near that poor. But we've just not had rubber green, and it's nice to, at home, I think it helps massively our fans just cheering us on, pushing us on. We've needed that. I think it gives us that bit of comfort blanket for us to go forward and keep trying and knock down that door and eventually get the opportunity. So, we're just delighted to get the result.
Christian Pearce, home debut today. What sort of impact do you feel he made?
Yeah, I mean, he's trained for a couple of weeks now. We wanted to get him fit. He just talks, organises. He was like it in, training all week. He was like it today. You just need that. That's, when you look at someone putting people in the right places, and sometimes you make mistakes at the back, and it's not necessarily because you want to make a mistake, but you're just not in the right position. And what Christian does do is put people in the right positions. And what I would say is, Ben's got a lot of stick at this football club for whatever reason, but he's been absolutely phenomenal for me. Wins his headers, he kept Cardwell quiet. That's a very, very good striker, and he kept him quiet. But their partnership was excellent. But he just talks, he organises, he gets our midfielders back in, and we just look like a real solid unit, which was really nice to see.
What's the next step? Obviously, Guiseley away, and then a cluster of home games. Are you giving the team a points target maybe over the next 4 games?
We've already got a points target already. I've already had it. Yeah, no, we've got a points target already, and we're on our way to that, which is good. Obviously, some of the postponements, shall I say, in the Kettering game has obviously dented that a little bit. But no, we've got our points targets. We give the lads realistic targets where they need to be, and obviously go to Guiseley on Saturday looking for a win away from home. But first, like you say, you win your home games, you draw your away games, then you're in the mix. So we know where we're going to be by the end of the season, and I'm just thankful we had these lot today behind us, cheering us on. Because it's very easy to be negative when we are where we are. It's very easy for people to go online and bash me, bash the club, bash the board, bash the lads when you're second from bottom. But the reality is we're a work in progress. We've done well. We've not got the rubber green, and we deserve that today. And I'd like to thank all the fans that have come today because they've supported us through thick and thin, even when things aren't going well. At the end of the day, we haven't won at home, but we've had 1,700 here today, cheering us on, pushing us on all the way, and it's, you know, I'm proud as a manager to have that here, and I'm proud for the boys that they've been able to put that show on for them guys.
Thanks very much for your time.
No problem.
No, it's sort of a job far from done, but how much relief does it lift from the whole squad getting them 3 points?
Yeah, I just think it's belief. You know, when you're playing well week in, week out, and doing the right things, and you're not getting just rewards, eventually you start to have a little wobble, you know. So for us, it was just, you know, getting that. It is relief, of course, because where we are on the table is where we are on the table. That's the reality of it, and we haven't picked up enough points. So obviously that puts us on 10 points now, which is pleasing. But then it gives you a platform to build off. I think that's the big thing. So, you know, we've now gone one game without, you know, making mistakes, getting a clean sheet. Now, can we enhance that? Can we develop it and push forward? And, you know, we're going to see over the next coming weeks what the squad's about and if we can do that. But I've got full faith in them. I've got full belief in them. And, you know, we've had probably the best teams in the league here this season. And I don't know what that music is. And I think we've matched them, you know, stride for stride all the way, but through a few little fundamental errors, it's cost us. So, you know, we're really pleased. We're pleased today. It is a relief, but it's, you know, job's not done yet. We've won one game of football, so we need to go on again.
And how's Ben after his sort of clash of heads, because that was nasty, and he somehow played on
He's got
in the second half?
He's got a big 50p head. He's fine. I'm going to call him Geordie then, but I think it's from Middlesbrough. What are they called? They're not are they Mackhams?
Northerns. Just call them Northern.
Yeah, they're a tough bunch, so he's fine.
Great. Cheers. Cheers, Josh.
Thank you very much.
No problem.